Today, we live in a fast-paced world. We're always on the go, in a rush, going from one place to another. For the next 5 minutes, let's stop and think about what is happening around us. Have you realized how food prices have been gradually increasing? Have you noticed how there are more and more people each day living in poverty and starving because they can't afford food? And do you know the reason for all of these problems? We decided to research this situation and believe that you should be informed as well. We interviewed Naveen Ramankuri, Associate Professor in the Department of Geography at McGill University, for his expert opinion on this topic. Here is what he had to say.
Yeah, so there's many different hypotheses about why food prices have gone up. I think the very first thing that most people talked about was that biofuels put a pressure on food price.
As it is speculated by many others, we also believe that the increase in food prices were due to the use of biofuels. Instead, with the help of Professor Ramankuri, we established that it is due to several factors and is not centered around one specific cause. Here is how we verify this.
Food prices have risen 65% since the end of 2006 and have gradually increased in our present day. The gradual increase of food prices have been influenced by a mix of different permanent and temporary factors such as the rising fuel prices of the world's economy, which leads to a higher cost of transportation, higher input costs of fertilizers, animal feed, and energy, rising biofuel production which adds to the demand of corn and rapeseed oil, drought conditions in countries that are major contributors of wheat such as Australia and Ukraine. Some major exporting countries have introduced export taxes and bans or some other restrictions on exports on agricultural products. And at the same time, some importing countries are not allowing full pass-through of international prices into the domestic market. Mr. Ramankuri from McGill University further elaborates on that.
Some people said that it was increases in speculation in the market, in the food commodity market. Some people have talked about how it could be potentially because of increases in fuel prices that happen around the same time, and so when fuel prices go up, fertilizer prices go up, and so around the same time there were increased kind of weather events that happened in several places. There were droughts in Argentina, fires in Russia, Australia, and so yields of or production of wheat in many parts of the world decreased, and so that could have increased food prices.
At first, we assumed that the reasons for the increase of food prices was because of the use of biofuel in society. As Professor Ramankuri said, there are many factors leading to the price increase. Therefore, we soon found out there are many reasons why food has become more and more expensive due to the reasons mentioned previously. From biofuel to export taxes and bans, not all food are worth their prices.
Increases, that means that you get more for what you sell. And so it depends on whether you're, if you're a poor person living in an urban slum, an increase in food price is harmful for you. But if you're a farmer, an increase in food price can be good for you. So this is a debate that's also ongoing. People really don't understand what the net impact of food price is on poor people. It can be good for some people, it can be bad for other people.
Right.
An increase of price is beneficial in our economy because, as Professor Ramankuri states, you get more for what you sell. But there are major disadvantages, like the non-accessibility to those who live in poverty. If we look around us, the majority can't afford buying the products available in the market. However, if we look closely in the individual level, a considerable amount of people has to neglect their needs due to increasing prices, which is harmful to the society. After being more familiar with this critical situation, we should ask ourselves the following question. Do the benefits of the increase of food prices outweigh the negative consequences, or is it the other way around? You decide.